Hello everyone from the MLG studios here in New York City, and welcome back. I'm axeltoss, joined by axslav. A pretty massive patch just hit Heart of the Swarm. Heart of the Swarm's currently down at the moment that we're talking, but if you're watching this on VOD, it's probably up, so go check out these changes because they're pretty freaking awesome. That being said, let's go ahead and start talking about them. Going to our screen, we got some new replay features.
We do. A lot of really cool ones. And these are features that people have been asking for a long time. I mean, basically since Brood War. I mean,
yeah.
So a lot of really cool features
these existed in Brood War.
Some of them did.
Right.
Not all of them.
The watch with replays.
The watch with replays.
Well, let's just go ahead and go through them really quick. Exciting new replays features have been added to Heart of the Swarm. Watch with others. This feature allows you to watch replays in sync with other players on Battle.net. As a caster, this is huge for me. At least, you know, when I used to cast at home, I'd always have to use replay sync if I wanted to co-caster. But now you can just do it in Battle.net. You can just join a replay with a friend, and that's one potential use of it. Also, if you're a coach, as you are, a great way to be able to go through replays with your student. It's
a huge advantage. I mean, right now, one thing I know I've had to do with some students before is use like the Skype share screen control thing. Yeah. So they do it, or you both say, all right, let's get it at the 4-minute mark. 3, 2, 1,
play.
And then, you know, they have a faster CPU, so they're
of course. I like how you said it. I like how you didn't say, I have a slower CPU. You're saying, or like, I have a faster one. You're admitting that your friend has a better computer than you.
Well, yeah.
Very scholarly person.
I'm semi-slow on...
Very humble.
On
I
computational
like
skills.
All right, moving on. We got Take Command. This feature allows you or your group to take control of selected player armies while watching a replay.
That's actually amazing. This is something that, like, they didn't. It's not like the watch with others they had in Brood War, and then people still wanted. They were upset. This is something we've never had before, and this is something absolutely amazing. I mean, imagine you're there.
So you could change the way the game goes. Is that what that means?
Yeah. So like you're sitting there, you're watching the Jaedong versus Flash replay with your buddy, eating popcorn, right?
Yeah.
Watching Blizzard World Finals next year. It's gonna be Jaedong versus Flash. Let's
sure.
say. And then your buddy's like, you know, because you take a bet, right? You bet $10, he bets $10, and he's like, darn it, Jaedong lost and I bet on him, but you know what? It's because he choked here. He should have done this and he would have won. And you're like, well, want to prove it? Let's double.
But you can't.
But now you can.
Now you can.
You can both jump in. He can be Jaedong. You can be Flash. You got that replay load up whenever you want. Take control and see if you could do better.
You could potentially beat Flash.
It's true. Or you could potentially beat your friend playing Flash's part.
Yeah. Details.
You can pretend it's Flash.
Recover game. This feature allows you to recover a prematurely ended game from a replay. That's pretty big.
It is.
Let's be honest.
So this seems like basically the same thing as Take Command to me.
No, it's not. Let's play a game.
Yeah.
What's the last? I want you to word association. All right. Last game that disconnected. That was really important. Hurry up!
I don't remember. I'm bad with names.
GSTL, I think it was. Prime versus Startail.
Oh, yes, yes.
Remember Squirtle?
Yes, Squirtle.
Against
MVP, right? Or no, it was...
I think it was Startail and...
No, it was Prime, sorry. It was,
Marine King.
Marine King,
Marine King and Squirtle.
Or no, was it Party versus Marine King? One of those.
It might have been Party. It was a Startail player.
Yeah,
it always happened to Startail. But what happened was it disconnected, and they had to restart the game from the beginning. That's the difference here, I think. Recover games means you can pull that game up based on the replay, wherever it stopped, and you can resume from wherever it stopped.
I mean, you could do a Take Command, too,
sure.
You?
But
you could just play the replay up to that point, and then...
But you don't actually take command of anything, right?
No, you have the same players take command with him before.
Okay, sure.
As long as the players are the ones taking command.
But that's still...
Oh, you know what the big difference is? Here's the big difference. If you go under Take Command, the players are all watching the replay. So they're going to have full information. Recover game, I'm assuming you can jump in right at the end of it, so the players don't have to sit through the whole replay, which, of course, then they'll see exactly what their opponent has as they're seeing through that
I think one of the conditions for a recover game is it has to be the same players.
Okay.
I'm not sure how maybe they look at
probably lines it up right, jumps in right at the end of the
there's
game.
Probably some backdoor identification code where they make sure it's the same.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Also, we got 3 more bullet points here. Versus AI mode has been enabled. Players can now challenge an AI opponent that scales in difficulty for people who hate the ladder. They don't like clicking that start game button on the ladder. Hey, you can go play a computer and you can beat them all you want, make them harder, more difficult, more difficult. I'm okay with that.
It is.
But you do need to eventually... Come on, guys. Play some ladder. Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, why would you play an AI that cannot pass a Turing test when you can play against a human you can interact with at the same time?
Now, a big problem is, like, what if you don't have a lot of friends? Like, for you, for example, like, you would have to play me all the time, you'd always lose, right?
That's true.
So maybe the AI would be better for variety.
Well, you know, because, yeah, I got to keep my confidence up.
Yeah.
So I play you a couple games,
yes,
lose
you
them.
lose a lot. Then you go play the AI and you think you're awesome. Then you come play me and you lose again. So.
Yeah, got to keep everything in balance.
Yeah. All right, training mode has been enabled. This is a good one for you. In training mode, you'll work your way up from basic StarCraft gameplay skills to greater challenges designed to hone your skill. That reminds me of, like, StarCraft Mastery. Remember that minigame?
Yes.
Would that be similar-ish, you think?
I think this is going to be more focused on core skill sets. Because StarCraft Master isn't really related to being great at StarCraft, honestly. Like, I've played that. I mean, there's a loose...
You didn't get past level 25, did you?
I did not actually.
You sound like a person, yeah. Okay.
So there's a loose overlap. Whereas I think the idea of training mode is you can say, I'm hoping, right? This is I don't know what it is. I'm hoping it's going to be something where it's like, you know, focus on your macro. And then it's got a couple bases and you got to keep... And it says, like, try to get X food by 5 minutes to get the gold star. Hit that food mark by the 5:15, and you get the silver star. Well, it's probably
experience points, because they have experience points
you're
in
right.
this one.
Well, you get a star, too.
Yeah, well...
I like stars.
Stars are pretty cool.
Well, we'll get experience and stars. And then, but basically, it's like time-stamped for improvement. You can track your improvement and things like that. So.
Yeah. I'm interested to see... there's something like that in Wings of Liberty, right? Where you can do some sort of training mode. That was more of a tutorial-based thing.
It is.
So there's going to be a difference between the tutorial and then training mode.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think the idea of training mode is to get you ready for the ladder.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of the changes. Of course, the last bullet point there. Lots of tweaks and polish have been made to the new UI throughout the beta.
I like polish.
That's interesting. That's one of those things that, like, it's low on that list and people aren't really looking at, but that could actually be pretty huge.
I mean, I spend a lot of time watching games.
Yes.
Right? Pro League, GSL, etc. Right? Of course, all the MLG content, and I mean, having more UI options and a clear UI would be something I would appreciate almost as much as any balance change, I got to admit. So, I mean, I'm interested to see what they do with that, but having a lot more options to manipulate the UI is going to be really cool.
Yeah, shout out to Blizzard. I mean, all these changes is something that, sure, the community has been asking for a while, and Blizzard is actually listening and implementing them. So, to check out these changes, of course, head on to battle.net. And leave us a comment below if you feel like some more. Do you have any ideas? What else should be added? Are you happy with these changes? Let us know. But yeah, this has been just a summarization of the recent patch notes. Again, my name is axeltoss, joined by axslav. Subscribe to youtube.com/officialmlgse2 for more StarCraft 2 content. That being said, see you next time.